So this summer, I'm putting a big focus on trying to reduce my to-do pile. I have a lot of puzzles, and what I've noticed is a lot of them are 500-piece puzzles. So this week, I am challenging myself to work on just 500-piece puzzles and see how many I can get done. Hey puzzling friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Sandra, the Puzzling Canadian. Well, this week I am going to challenge myself to work on as many 500-piece puzzles as I can possibly do in 1 week. Now, I have quite a few. I have accumulated them over the last few years because of speed puzzling. You purchase a lot of different images so that you can practice them, and it just grew really quickly. And this summer, I'm just trying to reduce my to-do pile. So I thought, let's tackle the 500-piece puzzles. So I pulled out a few of them that were on my shelf, and these are the ones I have here, and I had to decide which one to start off first. So I selected this Schmidt puzzle. It's a beautiful image, and I really do love the brand. So I said, let's kick this off with this one right here, and let's see how many I can get done in this 1 week. Well, it is now day 2, and I was off to a good start yesterday. I managed to get 2 puzzles done, so I'm really happy with that. Now today is going to be a very humid day in my area. I think the weather said it would be up to 47 humidity, so there is no way I'm going to be outside. So I think it's a perfect opportunity to stay inside in my basement, stay nice and cool, and do as many puzzles as possible. That is my plan. The FIFA game is on, so I'll be watching that. France versus Spain. So I think I will need to either pick a pieces and piece puzzle or an Educa to work on while watching the game. Not sure which one I'll do. Let's begin and hope for a great day. I'm eager to get a lot of 500-piece puzzles done, but sometimes the hardest part is deciding which one to do next. I keep changing my mind. So to make it a little bit easier for today, I decided since there's a FIFA game and it's France versus Spain, that I would stick to brands that are either from Spain or France. So that's what I have here. These are the puzzles I will select from today. These are from Spain, and all these ones are from France. So I'm very excited to get started. So now I just got to pick one to kick it off. So it is the evening of day 2, and I had a fun time working on the Ejika puzzle that I started off with in the morning. It took me a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I was taking my time, enjoying the image, and I really do love it. I probably will end up gluing that puzzle so I could put it on my wall. So I finished that one, and then just before dinner, I started working on this Nathan puzzle. So now it's the evening. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it done before bedtime. If not, I'll just continue tomorrow. I really had hoped to get a lot more done today, but you know, that's how the day goes. So tomorrow, day 3, I'll have to figure out which puzzles I'm going to work on. Hey puzzling friends, it is day 3, early in the morning, and I didn't finish the Nathan puzzle, so I decided to bring it outside. I like coming outside early in the morning, and even though it's overcast, the natural light is helping me finish off this puzzle. So that is what I'm going to do this morning, and then hopefully tackle some more. But going through this journey, it's only the halfway point. Going through this journey, focusing on my 500 piece to-do pile is quite the discovery. I have learned a lot, and I'll let you know at the end of the video. I think this was really good that I decided to do this because it's going to help me get some control over my to-do pile. So I'm going to get back at it for day 3. Hey puzzling friends, it is now day 4, early in the morning, and I'm at my shelf to try to figure out what I'm going to do for today. So yesterday it wasn't too bad. I only got one puzzle done, started and completed, finished off the one that I had from the previous day. So that wasn't too bad. I hoped I could get more done. Now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do today. The air quality outside is very poor because there are forest fires in Northern Ontario, so they have recommended that we stay inside. So that's okay, I'll stay inside and I'll work on some puzzles, but it's becoming a little bit of a grind trying to get some of these 500-piece puzzles done. And it's because the ones that I have here, a lot of them I had purchased for speed puzzling. They weren't necessarily puzzles that I would be drawn to, but I selected them because I wanted to have hard, challenging puzzles in my collection so I can practice for speed puzzling. And I'm not doing a lot of speed puzzling practice now because I don't have a big competition to go to. So sometimes when I'm here trying to select one, I'm finding it difficult because they're not really ones that I would like to work on a casual basis. So we have ones like these colorful animal ones. They're nice, but not something I feel like working on. I bought ones that have a lot of fur to practice fur, but I'm not really in the mood to work on that. So that's what I'm finding. I'm finding sometimes it's hard to select. So it's giving me something to reflect on when I look at these puzzles so that I could decide whether I want to keep them or not. So I think I'm just going to try to find one that's like maybe a nice relaxing one that I enjoy rather than some of these challenging ones. So let's see which ones I select for today. Hey puzzling friends, it is now day 5, and yesterday I worked on one puzzle, just one puzzle. It was a challenging one for me, but one that I wanted to work on. Now, I do have a time lapse, but I did not share it with you in this video because it's going to be used for a future video. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. But for today, I decided I'm going to work on a viewer's pick puzzle. So what I did is a few days ago, I selected 3 underwater scene puzzles that I have in my collection. I posted them on my community posts and let you, the viewer, select which one I should work on. So we had Living Reef by Cherry Pazzi. I also posted Ravensburger Oceana. And then this one right here is a bluebird called Aqua City. So I checked this morning, there were 79 votes and 51% of you wanted me to work on Aqua City. So that is what I'm going to tackle this morning, this lovely image. So let's get to it. Hey puzzling friends, it is now day 6, early in the morning. I managed to complete Aqua City yesterday. I have to say, when I flipped those pieces over and was starting, I was a little worried because there was a lot of blue, a lot of dark color. I thought it was going to take me a very long time, but it came together nicely. So I was pleasantly surprised. I actually enjoyed working on it, even though it's a scene that usually I struggle with. So I got that done. Now it's the weekend. We have day 6, tomorrow's day 7. I'm not sure what I'm going to get done. I have a lot of things on my to-do list this weekend. I have to go out right now to Walmart, do some shopping. I have World Cup soccer tomorrow to watch. So I'm not sure what I'm going to work on. I was thinking of maybe tackling some photography puzzles because I haven't worked on that. Maybe a puzzle from one of my favorite artists. I have one from Dominic Davidson that I haven't worked on yet. So we'll see how the weekend goes. So day 6 and day 7, I will start working on those puzzles. And then once I'm finished day 7, I will come back and let you know what I learned from this week-long exercise. So the challenge is now done. I finished day 6 and day 7, and I didn't get much done for those 2 days. On day 6, I didn't do any 500-piece puzzles. I was just very busy. And then when I got home, I was just exhausted. I didn't have the energy for a 500-piece puzzle. On day 7, I worked on one. I worked on this one here. You would have seen it in the time lapse, but it stopped halfway through because I ran out of battery on my camera. So I did do a speed run for this. This one here was for Canadian Nationals. I wasn't in this round, so I wanted to work on this to see how it went. At first, when I saw this puzzle at the competition, I thought it's going to be very challenging. I was so happy I didn't get this for the competition. But when I worked on it on day 7, it wasn't too bad. It came along nicely. There were enough elements in the puzzle that you can work on it. So it wasn't as bad as I had thought it would be. So that was it for the entire week. So when I started off this challenge, it was primarily for getting puzzles done. I have a lot of 500-piece puzzles on my shelf. I tallied it, it's 59, and I just needed to get them off my shelf. But halfway through, the challenge was more about rethinking or reassessing what I actually have in my 500-piece collection. And I learned that what I have in my collection is not necessarily things that I like. I picked these puzzles up for speed puzzling. I started 3 years ago, and I just felt the need to have every type of image or every type of puzzle out there whenever it came out so that I could practice. But I realize now that that is not the case. You do not need every type of puzzle out there the minute they release it. You need just a variety of them so that you can practice different types of images. So I accumulated a lot very quickly. If you're speed puzzling now or just starting, let me know if that's what's happening to you also. I did that, and now I have all these puzzles on my shelf that I don't even feel like speed puzzling, let alone doing casually. So again, I came to the realization I need to do a big purge of these 500-piece puzzles and just be honest with myself that which ones I do not like, they have to come off the shelf and just pass them on to somebody else. So that is what I did. So far, I've taken about 12 of them off the shelf that are brand new, and I will post them on Marketplace or find other homes for them so that others can enjoy those puzzles. I think it was about 8 puzzles done over the week. So I had fun doing it, working on some of those images. And of course, I picked the ones that I liked the best first to work on. My favorite puzzle was the Ejica puzzle. And it's so beautiful. It's very summery. I love the bold colors. So let me know which was your favorite puzzle from all the puzzles that I completed this week. Thank you for taking the time to come along with me on this journey. If you enjoyed this type of video, please tap that like button. And thank you so much for supporting my channel. Until next time, happy puzzling.